So I just spent last 3 weeks on over $300 testing 7 different AI script writing tools, and honestly 5 of them were absolute garbage. But here's the thing, 2 of them actually changed how I create content. And I am talking about script that used to take me 4 hours to taking 45 minutes. Without sacrificing quality, I am researching, and if you are creating YouTube videos, writing blog posts, or doing any kind of content marketing, you need to know which AI tools are actually worth your money and which ones are just wasting your time. Because I tested them all, and what I found surprised me. By the end of this video, I'll know exactly which tools I am keeping in my workflow and which 5 I will never touching again. Let's get into it. Before we dive in, quick context on why you should trust this review. I am not some AI enthusiast who just plays with tools for fun. I run Maxbe Marketing, where I help people real online business. I create content in both English and Bangla across multiple platforms, and script writing, it's literally part of my daily workflow. Over the past 3 weeks, I have written 21 scripts using those AI tools, 7 YouTube videos, niche blog posts, and 5 email sequence. Real project, real deadlines, and real client expecting quality work. Now, here's my philosophy. I only recommend what I actually use. Remember back in 2022 when I failed at my World CPR project, that failure taught me something critical. The difference between what looks good on paper and what actually works in real world. So when I test tools, I'm not looking at fancy features, I am looking at results. And the results here, they were all over the place. Here how I tested those 7 tools. Because if you are going to spend money on AI, you need to know which works for your specific needs. Not just a general, I am evaluated each tool on the 5 criteria. First, output quality. Don't it write like a human or like a robot trying to sound human. Because there's a difference. Sound customization. Can you actually control the tone, structure, and style, or does it just split out generic content that sounds like everyone else? Third, research capability. Does it understand context? Can interact real data and specific examples, or just it's making stuff up? Fourth, time efficiency. That's a huge. If the AI takes longer to edit than writing for scratch, what's the pilot? What's the point? And fifth, value for money. Because some of those tools cost $100+ per month, the better will be worth it. I have given each tool the exact same prompt to write a 15,000 word script about why 90% of Apple marketers fail in their first year. Include data, storytelling, and actionable advice. What that prompt? Because that it requires research, structure, storytelling, and practical value. Everything a good script needs. If it can handle that, or if it can handle most content creation text. Now, before I reveal which tool own, let me show you the 5 that don't make the cut. Because understanding what doesn't work is just as valuable as knowing what does. Tool number 1, generic AI tool is ChatGPT. This on-premise Hollywood quality script in minutes. The reality? Let's give me a script that sounds like a corporate training video from 2005. Step, formal, zero personality. That biggest problem. No customization. You cannot adjust tone. You add your own voice. Every script comes out sending exactly the same, blind, forgettable. And if 2024 or 2026, when everyone using AI, blind content gets ignored. At $49 per month, it's just a pass. If you are better off using free ChatGPT and adding on your personality. Tool number 2. This is specialized in viral video script. Red flag, right 3. Right there. Because viral is not a formula, it's a result of genuinely good content meeting the right audience at the right time. What I can wear script full of clickbait hooks with no sustainable behind them. Lots of wait till you see this. And number 3 will blow your mind. But when you actually read the content, there's nothing there. Here's what I learned from my mechanic days back in 2018. If something promises to fix everything, it usually fixes nothing. Same principle applies here. This tool promises viral success but drives empty here. Skip it, price $79 a month, value maybe $5. Now this one was interesting because it almost made to top 2. It had sold research capabilities and could fool the real data. The script is not bad, but here's where it fell apart. The editing process, every script needs so much restructuring and rewriting that I was spending more time than if I just written it myself. Then AI world barely the best point in the middle. Start with walk hooks and rimble in the conclusions. And remember what I said earlier, If does not save your time, what's the point? At 67 per month, this tool is for people who enjoy heavy editing. That's not me, and probably not you either. Tool number 4. This was the most expensive one. I stitched at 127 bucks per month, and honestly, I expected it too low and away. I don't it. The interface was overcomplicated. It had 47 different settings you had to configure before generating anything. And after all that setup, the output was fine, just fine, nothing special. You know what this reminds of me? Back when I first started in 2021, I thought more tools and more features in the met better result. I was wrong. Simple and effective beats complex and medical every single time. Save your 127 bucks. Tool number 5. List of the features, and this on the hard because it really wanted it to work. It's especially designed for you to escape the problem. It correctly does not understand YouTube. The script is produced had no pattern, interrupts, or no retention hooks, and no understanding of preaching. Just a well-known text formatted with time lapse. YouTube is not just about information, it's about keeping people watching, and this tool commits that. 39 bucks a month, it's safe but worthless. It's worthless at any price. Okay, so 5 tools down, 2 to go, and I know what you are thinking. Bisho, can it 5 tools fail? Maybe it just is not ready to escape writing. That's what I thought too. Until I tested those next two, because it's here the thing, but the right AI tool does not replace you as a creator. It amplifies you, it handles the giant work so you can focus on creative parts and that actually matter. And those next two, they got that balance right. Let me show you the first tool that actually delivered is Claude. And I am going to be honest, I almost don't test this same because I never heard of it. That's what makes it different. First, the output quality is constantly good, not perfect, but 80% of the right of the gate. And the 80% beside is exactly what you want. You are not spending hours on fixing garbage, you are spending 20 minutes polishing something already solid. Second, the customization is incredible. You can train it on your writing style. I uploaded the 5 of my previous script and it learned my voice. Now when it writes, it actually sounds like me, casual, direct, and with the personal stories woven in naturally. Third, and this is the huge, it understands structure, it knows where to put hooks, where to add patterns, interrupts, and where to build tension and where it's release it. The script it generates is actually keep people watching. I used those tools to write a video about SEO fundamentals last week. The script took me 40 minutes to complete, include editing. That same script I have been taken to 3 to 4 hours writing from scratch. Real example, I give this prompt. Write about why most people fail at affiliate marketing, include personal failure story about Walton CPA, make the honest and actionable. What came back was a 1400-word scriptwriter that hit every base. It interrupted my failure story naturally, don't overpromise result, and ended with a practical next step. I sense maybe 15% of it. The price $59 per month. It's worth it? Absolutely, because it's the save you even 5 hours a month. You are paying yourself 12 bucks an hour to not write. That's a bargain. That's the limitations. It's not magic. You still need to know what good content looks like. You still need to edit and you still need to add your unique insight, but you handle the heavy lifting. This tool earned it is not my permanent workflow. The second winner is Surfer SEO, and this is the server's a slightly different purpose. Where the first tool is great for long form script, this on excels at punchy. High retention content, think YouTube short script, hook writing, and social media content. What makes it special? It's fast. I can generate 10 different hooks variation in 30 seconds and pick the best art. Invaluable when you are testing what resonates with your audience. It understands psychology. It hooks it generates are not just catchy. That's a silently designed to create curiosity gaps, triggers, pattern, interrupts, and make people want to keep watching. I needed a hook for a video about SEO mistake. It gives the topic and target audience. It generated 15 options. Number 7 was I just analyzed 50 failing websites. They all made the same 3 SEO mistakes. If you are probably making them too, the hook got a 68% click-through rate. My average is usually around 45%. The AI don't just write a hook, it writes a better hook than I would have been written myself. The price is a 47 bucks per month. The cuts is not great, it's long form content, so it's not all in on solution. But for what it does, short form, high impact content, it's best I have tested. Together, those two tools cover everything I need. Long form script and short form hooks, they have been legitimately changed my content creation workflow. Okay, so what should you do with this information? First, don't buy a tool just because they are trendy. Test them with your actual workflow. Most of all free trials use them. Second, remember that AI is a tool, not a replacement. The best content still comes from you. Your experience, your insight, your voice. AI just help you get there faster. Third, start with one tool. Don't try use 5 different AIs at once. Master one, integrate it into your workflow, then consider adding another if needed. And here's the biggest lesson I learned from this wall experiment. The right tool you have depends on what you create. If you are writing long YouTube step, email sequence, or blog post, go with Claude. If you are focused on short social content or testing different hooks, go with Surfer SEO. Or if you are like me, do the both. Use both at $160 per month pro plans total. It is still cheaper than owns those garbage tools. I tested that cost $127 and delivered nothing. Look, I spent 3 weeks and $300+ month testing those tools, so if you don't have to waste your money and wrong odds. If this breakdown helped you make a smarter decision, hit the like button. It tells you to show this video in the more creators who need it. And if you want more honest, no BS content about what actually works in digital marketing, not theory, not hype, this is real results from real testing. Subscribe to this channel. I am here to share exactly what I am learning as I build Maxbe Marketing. Drop a comment and let me know you are currently using for AI content creation. If so, which tool, and here's what's budget challenge with it. I read every comment and your feedback helps me create better content for you. Thanks for watching. I am Rishajit and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.